Climate change, understanding the impacts and taking action. Let's discuss the impacts of the climate change on our planet and the steps we can take to address them. So, today we'll discuss what is climate change, causes of the climate change, environmental impact, renewable energy, mitigation strategy, or the reducing the impacts of the climate change, and adaptation strategy. What is climate change? Climate change refers to long term changes in temperature and weather patterns around the world. So, climate change refers to long term changes in temperature and weather patterns around the world. While these changes can occur naturally, human activities such as burning of fossil fuel are accelerating this process significantly. So, climate change occurs naturally, but human activities such as burning fossil fuel affects or accelerates this process significantly. What are the causes of climate change? The main cause of climate change is the increase in greenhouse gas emissions such as carbon dioxide and methane. The main sources include burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and intensive agriculture. Environmental impacts. Environmental impacts of climate change include rising global temperatures, melting polar ice caps, rising sea levels, and changing weather patterns. Renewable energy. One of the main solutions to addressing climate change is the transition to renewable energy such as solar, wind, and hydropower. These energies produce fewer emissions and are key to a sustainable future. So, mitigation or reducing strategy. Other mitigation strategies include increasing energy efficiency. That means more energy output for the same energy input. Reforestation and changing consumption and production patterns. Every individual can contribute by reducing their carbon footprint. So, what is carbon footprint? Carbon footprint is the total greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide or methane released by an individual or an organization. Adaptation strategy. In addition to mitigation or reducing, we need to adapt to the inevitable impacts of climate change. So, we need to adapt the unavoidable or inevitable impacts of the climate change. So, we need to adapt with this climate change. And how can we adapt? This includes building climate resilient infrastructure, protecting ecosystem, and better land use planning. So, in conclusion, climate change is a global challenge that requires collective action. By raising awareness and adapting sustainable measures, we can protect the planet for future generations.